Today I'm installing a white tethered Zappi charger on a property where the consumer unit's in the house. It's not accessible, it's also fully loaded, so there's no spare ways. I'm going to show you the best way of getting around this to complete your EV installation. So I have an external meter box and I'm going to be installing this BG EV consumer unit kit, which BG have now been producing. It comes with a Type 2 SPD, a 40 amp MCB and a Type A RCD. So everything that you need to get this installation done. This consumer unit is also rated at IP65, which means that it is suitable for outside weather conditions. The whole unit is also pre-wired, which makes the installation quick and easy. I'm going to be running through some of the tools and materials and kit that I use in order to get these installations done. Time is against us on some of these jobs, so the way that I do this, hopefully you'll pick up a few pointers on how you can improve your installs and get it done within a certain amount of time. Once you've got your consumer unit mounted on the outside wall, the next thing I like to do is get my EV Ultra cable from the consumer unit to the charging position. The best way to do this is set up the cable drum at the charging end, run your cable to the consumer unit, then you can work your way back. I buy like 50 or 100 meter drums of cable, so it's not easy just to roll out the cable, so what I use is the Rumpotech cable roller. It's not cheap, but it's a really good bit of kit. Before I run my EV Ultra cable out, there's a little bit of prep work to do, and I'll be using the D-Line EV Ultra cable clips. These are really good. They just have a wraparound function and they're quick and easy to install. Now I have a fairly long cable run today, so I want to get this done as quick as I can, and it's also not a very nice day, so the quicker I do it, the less wet I'm going to get. There's three ways you can install the D-Line EV Ultra cable clips. The first is screw and wall plug. It's time consuming. The second way is drill a 5mm drill bit and use the D-Line self-tapping screws. It's a little bit quicker. Or the third way you can do it is by using the Spit Pulsa E27 nail gun, which is my personal favourite. It's really, really quick and a massive time saver. The E27 comes with several nail options that you can use for different applications. The two that I find myself using the most are these orange ones. These are suitable for like brick and masonry, and the other ones I like to use are these ones with a brown edge, and they've actually got a screw head on the top, so if you are fixing these clips to wood, you can fire them in and you can easily remove them as well. When using the nails into the brickwork, make sure you wear a pair of safety specs. Sometimes the brick can blow a little bit and you don't want to get that in your eyes. As you can see, using the spit gun with the D-Line clips makes the installation so quick. Once you've got all your cable fixings in place, it's time to run your cable in. Now I use the EV Ultra cable. It's a 6mm with a Cat 5 integrated, and that allows me 2 cores to use for my CT, and it also leaves another 3 pairs if you need to hardwire your internet connection. Once you've got your cable at your consumer unit end, just prep the cable, get it made off, strip back, ready for testing. Once you've got your cable all dressed in, it's time to work on the Zappi. So what I do is I move all my tools from the consumer unit end round to the Zappi end, and then I'm ready to go. On a day like today, when the weather's not very good, I have this canopy that I put over my back doors. I'll leave a link below in the description, so you can get one if you need one. I think it's a great idea. You just put your tools under it and keep everything nice and dry. So a few things about the Zappi and why I'm installing it today. Firstly, it's aesthetically quite pleasing. Secondly, it incorporates really well with renewable energy. This property doesn't have solar or battery storage yet, but it's something that they're looking at in the future, and the Zappi just future-proofs that. It comes in a white or a black, tethered, which has a 6.5 meter cable attached to it, or an untethered unit. Today I'm installing a tethered unit. It also comes with a drilling template and fixings which you must use to keep that IP rating. Again, this keeps the installation nice and easy. The kit's all there for you ready. Once you've got both cable ends prepared, it's time to get on with your testing. Once you've done your testing and you need to put your front cover on, just make sure that you follow the instructions that are given to you in the quick install guide. Make sure that you use a torque screwdriver set and torque up the front cover to 1.2 Newton meters. This is essential to maintain that IP rating and also keep that warranty intact. The next thing I like to do is fire the charger up, get out my EV tester, carry out those tests, and once I've done that, connect it to the internet, which is the next challenge, which we'll talk about in a minute. You're going to be presented with a setup wizard on the Zappi when you first turn it on, and it wants you to set up the Wi-Fi immediately. I don't do this, I just skip this for a minute, get all my testing done, and then I go back and set up the Wi-Fi, the time and the date, and all the other bits and bobs. As you can see with this BG consumer unit, it's perfect for this sort of installation. It's got the IP rating, the Type A RCD, the surge protection, and the MCB. Once you've got the Zappi connected to the internet, I like to just go around, put the front cover on, tidy everything up, give the floor a bit of a brush where there may be any brick dust, which there isn't a lot. Joys of the spit gun again is there's no drilling brick, especially when the floor's wet, it just turns to a paste. So if you can invest in that spit gun, just do it. Thanks for watching, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel.